I'm tired. Okay. When there's no order, there's no order. There's no sense in talking in any order. When you are what you are. When you're dealing with people that ain't in order. Like, I feel like when I just woke up this rising, I keep on trying to think about the things that I found in my sleep. I keep on thinking about like the messages that were coming in, things like this, and everything's like foggy. As soon as I get it on my mind, it's not there anymore. So there's some kind of manipulation. I don't like stuff like cliche stuff like a confusion spell. But this is somebody listening so hard. Like, yeah, I be getting messages in my dream. I mean, like other people do, but they gotta find me, you know. So there's nobody else really talking about they can't remember their dreams when they want to talk about messages that came in. But there you go. So I'm just doing a quick one here because I'm trying to figure out we in reverse. There's the word we from this building, Wells Fargo. We is in the reverse. So these could, yeah, somebody could be doing something by themselves. All right, we got 300 balanced, 400 taxed. Ooh, and something about a home, the home over the hedge. A 100 people rewrote something. You got James, Dr. James. And then somebody could have like a German name. I can't remember, but it looked German. And then we got the dentist. So, but I'm really seeing James and the Germans beneath that person. And then the dentist beneath them with the name Brown. Plus, was I watching I'm about to start watching that documentary about the dirty secrets or the dark secrets or something. And what does it say? DEA DARPA? DAR PA. The DA is their PA. Okay, so we in reverse. So it's not mine or but the DA. Something here. But anyways, we got 7 of Pentacles. The last thing on my mind, the last card on my mind when I went to bed was the 7 of Pentacles from the Buffy the Vampire Slayer deck. With somebody is a demon now. Like they're looking like a demon now. It's no doubt about it. And this person thought that they was gonna put me on that burning bush with the rest of those people, but somebody popping right back out. You can't. You just can't. Somebody is looking like a demon now. Somebody could be. This could also be somebody, a male. I heard God is going a little crazy. So if they're trying to say his father-in-law is God, because that was a holder of something. Say my dad couldn't get in touch with me and he had to bounce. And this is some more of a man's world kind of thing. What would he do next? He thought, if he thought or didn't think or he knew. That's why I don't understand these people, because y'all know y'all all was in it trying to stop me from being the king or the queen, the empress or the emperor. So, but I guess some people are nicer about it than others. I don't know. Or there's there's all these people are against the Christ. They're all antichrist, but there's different gangs or different pockets of the antichrist. Somebody be like, yeah, go ahead and give it to me. And then when if my dad had to jump, and he gave the information to my father-in-law. See, because it's confusing, because that's the restrictive measures right there. If he said, hey, do this, you promise. If something happened between your daughter, unless the father was against me when he, which don't make no sense, because then why would he be trying to get me some information? But they could have promised to, if something goes like the way and the son rejects me or something, the promise to give me these things or something like this. It's like these people is using my energy as floaty. So whatever the fuck, even if somebody's like started from the bottom, now we here, motherfucker, you use my energy for a floaty, bitch. I'm there too, because this is somebody that wanted to be by my side but work with everybody else, but crawl your way to the top on my time, on my dime, on my crown, without even me being there, even in the town. So could be some type of sacrifice that was made, or somebody has stolen one of these children, or the original youngest daughter, and they're trying to get married to this daughter. But they're kind of trying to use the internet to, scrolling and shit like this to confirm it with the version of the child that's here with me under the roof. So something is weird, something weird is happening under the roof. Somebody's not gonna be fortunate doing this. This could even be somebody else, like the Germans or this Annalise and them, using the child that they spliced their DNA to put in my daughter at 15 with All Eternal and all those people that was in that reading, all them women, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of all them, the High Priestesses, all of them. So you can't even wait until the child, even if the child in my house, you're gonna try to use the child as an intercom to sit next to me. Also, somebody is removing some type of security cameras. Like, there could be other people watching and listening, but they did something to remove some type of security cameras or something, so that these attacks that these people are doing will not be seen. So this is also somebody knowing, like, if I had a stalker all my life, because I'm starting to think that, like, when they move these people into the spotlight, most of the time they're next to their assault, whoever killed them or whoever did something to them. So this is like people showing somebody where somebody lives, like these stalkers or whatever that could have been watching us since a little kid. So somebody's trying to, like, put you in the hands of the person here. This could be even what happened to this friend. Because I feel like if I'm a real 23, if I'm a real Jordan girl, meaning that these were the girls that were the hot commodities in the streets, or the underground stars, or the dark stars, or the dark child stars, or whatever, neighborhood star girls or whatever, the pretty girl, the town beauty girl or something like this, or booty girl, whatever. Somebody changed it. Somebody changed it. Like, y'all don't even know how many things I just seen ping in my brain. Right there. How everybody is connected. How this shit went like that. But those are the top flight. Like, those are the top girls that would have been during Jordan's fame. Those the little girls or the girls or the young ladies or whatever. They don't have to be famous. And I think the Alicia girl, she could be a Sanders, but they changed it. And then there's also one more person, a Pippin, because Sinshia, whatever her name is, she could be a Pippin. One of Moses's girls could have been under Pippin, Rodman. It could have been, but if I'm God's daughter, that means that I would have been under, not under, but I would have been one of them. That would have been in that ring. Okay. Um, or the one energy. Because what kind of energy was he given? Winning. So they're gonna be around the girls with the winning energy, with the winning spirits, with that light. So somebody can't put me with the rest. So all these guys, I don't know nothing about basketball, but I just know these names like Charles Barkley, Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, you know, these kind of names or whatever. But also this is okay. So I don't know why they're doing that though. The Pretty Ricky energy. Because like I said, the people that was already in power, yeah, back then when the power something, yeah, if you knew who you was, if you knew what the fuck we was doing, yeah, yeah, yeah. But if the people, that's why I'm saying you might as well ban the whole motherfucking industry together and put it in a garbage bag till we done. Cause do you see what I'm saying? That's what that it's almost like I'm not fighting up in flesh and against flesh and blood or these particular people. But I am. See, they're doing whatever they were gonna do is not gonna work. So now they're adding to the pot where street motherfuckers couldn't fuck with it. The higher ups could because they had money, access, they had whatever. But now they're opening up the gates or like they're trying to smash somebody like a panini. You know what I'm saying? The people that's in the servitude or something, and then the people in the higher ranks. But they're not higher than the king of kings. But that's what this is. So somebody try to put me or whatever with these other group of witches or something that they was working with, or somebody wants to keep. I'm here. We doing this video. I'm gonna do like little bites today. So, but see, somebody wants. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, I don't work like that though. See, that's what I'm saying. That's like putting me in a whole bunch of kids get taken from like a city or something. They scoop up a bunch of kids, but most of these kids you got them from like urban areas or something like this, or these are people that are children of like athletes. Sometimes they turn into athletes or da 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 whatever. But or like a whole bunch of children. Some people's children are doctors, lawyers, da 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 da. I just happen to be the child of a queen, so I just wasn't raised around it. So you're trying to put me in the same thing. My mind, my inner core, none of that shit line up with what you trying to train these people for. It's not what I'm here for. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody trying to funnel somebody through a system, or and then they feel like they can talk to you any old kind of way or something, or talk to you. So then it's like, okay, they not understand your language because some of these people are swapped out, but they're gonna worship you because this is like somebody killing off your whole stock or your whole body, your group of people that follow you around throughout your life without you knowing or whatever. Or mine, that's how it was for me, I think. And then placing a new seasonings. They keep doing this. They keep, when it's time for judgment, they move the people out the way and act like they was innocent. They don't get probed. The new people that they bring is the ones that's getting probed, and then there's nothing there. You just let all of the crooks. Somebody's name could be Crooks. I think Pac's name is Crooks. You just let them out the door. So you're just letting a new group, you know, somebody just keeps on doing this. And right before the probing comes, they let them people go and then they put new people. Something about the seasons or the seasonings or something. But whoever is doing this, you're not the Lord God and you should not be doing this. So I don't know. But Seven of Pentacles is like, nah. So somebody said, I'm going to get darker. I'm going to get wicked. I'm going to get something with your ass and show you that you just like any of these other females or something. It's like, yeah. And you ain't going to have nothing left. And on top of that, you're going to be in the Nine of Wands. Now, somebody could try to be having me in the Nine of Wands. Like, because something is happening overnight where if they can get the rush of women to go out there and counteract or flip the script on whatever positive thing just happened, it makes the people or the majority is going to go that way. But a real king, queen, emperor, empress is not worried about what the majority doing, period. Because it's the truth. The shit is coming out in the cards anyway. right? But God is getting like some y'all might well just hang it up. Two of Swords, Queen of the Ace of Pentacles. It's like enough. All right. Now I just noticed that mm, my ID is back outside. So when I go home, I had to go check because my person was like, "Ooh, guess what? I found it's all sticky and nasty." I don't know, but my person like, "Oh, I was just outside going doing something or whatever like this, and then I found your ID." But I remember, I don't know. I remember about last year, the same time, I was mad because I had two IDs. I had the one with this leaf on it, this maple leaf, and then I had the one that don't have it. And so now I gotta go look because I thought I was showing this in the I thought I was showing this I thought I was showing this in my video last night. And I don't remember taking my ID off of that table. So I was missing for like 2 years maybe my second ID or driver's license, but my person was like, "Oh, here's your ID. I found it outside in the thing." I'm like, "No, you didn't find it outside. I was just outside." And my thing, I'm looking at it because right now I'm just looking at it in this little this little drawer or whatever here on the side. I'm like, "No, my ID is in there. I always keep it in there." He's like, "No, I just found it outside in the ground." So it made me think about the reading that we had yesterday, where somebody had the key to something. Now the key could be somebody's ID. You could use this to get into something as somebody, right? Um. Also, it's something about somebody getting something out of your house, but I feel like somebody's trying to get something back into somebody's house as well. This is weird because that's gonna be crazy if I because this ID been missing for years. And this is what I'm saying about high priestesses or even the girls baking cakes for Inanna. Those are tarot readings. They're talking about girls baking cakes, patty cake. It's talking about doing readings or whatever for the high priestess, but they're a priestess at the bottom of the feet of this Queen of Wands because that is like a Inanna energy. But that person is in reverse. It's a lot of black cats or something in reverse. For what could have happened with the... Yeah, because this is the Burke energy. But I just seen some black dude and I'm like, nigga, is that Burke? Or a mixed dude. See, it's in the eyes, Chico. But how the fuck you a pirate wolf? Hold on, y'all. Somebody talking about they just don't want to be lonely. I'm telling you, this neighborhood what I live in is like a torture chamber or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they've had like queens or certain people or high priestesses or whatever sit in power, or powerful people end up moving into a house in that area, and then they're the ones that take out the trash. The torture house. They're the ones. This could be like entry level things into the underworld, or not even necessarily. This could be homes that are placed underneath certain when the stars line up. These could be homes that are in a certain place where they're in alignment with something. So as above, so below. All right. Somebody don't want to be alone. They could risk their position as a excuse me. I know I look rough, okay? Don't judge me. All right? But somebody could be using their somebody could have lost respect as a king of swords by trying to do something dirty to keep somebody stuck. I'm telling you, this is like, if I'm getting intel that can actually say, bitch, go get on a flight, that, you know, whatever, because there's people are already rocking around here with phones in their head, rocking around here. Tika, the Garner girl, Slay Yoni energy. So this is kind of even fake and weak anyways too, because it's like somebody else put somebody in imprisonment, and some type of imprisonment, so another bitch can play Cookie Lions. Like, because somebody used to dealing with you on a certain level where like you trying to get me to be convinced when you working with bitches that be acting wild on TV, like for real. But it's like somebody trying to say like you was too sweet when you was little or something like this. Nigga, you was not even running shit back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Whatever this person is claiming or something, this is in reverse. Somebody is not going to be victorious. They're getting caught or something. This could be somebody trying to set you up. Use people around you to set you up. Pay tarot readers to make it look like a storyline must be. Look at all these tarot readers telling it this way. This must be the way it happened, to shroud out the real Holy Spirit from speaking to, because somebody don't want to be alone. But why you looking at it like that, bitch? I'm not no damn something on a mantle. But I'm thinking this shit is dirty. Somebody could have restricted me or put me to sleep in a walking coma or a cell block, meaning a mental like imprisonment where you can only go so far, right? Or you can only think so far for 17 years, and was walking around here with like this Tika girl or something like this. Tika, Slay Yoni, same thing as one of her clones. They was walking around here with this person trying to act like they was like the shits, like about business or something like this, or like the boss bitch or something like this. Or this was the plan. But like I said, you know, when she came back on Empire, she's like, this is half of my company too. Like, by the time she started working there, whatever. So like, but like I said, my situation, whatever these people is doing, they didn't put me up after I got released or after I started thinking, processing, and my mind could have been used to build a business instead of just being haunted by a whole bunch of people and fucking playing with tarot cards. You know what I'm saying? It's like whatever this is, it was a scramble so that nothing business oriented with a corporation, a higher up investment could be being done. It is like, man, what we talk about? But I've already unfolded and scrolled back to heavens and see all y'all playing around. It's just a skit. I read to the deepest cut of its so-called fake soul. I've already seen it. So, and know that most of these people is not professional. They just are eager to please and suck dick to get on, like, and stuff like this. So they don't really have what it takes, but they can be plugged into or siphoning from somebody that does. I already know what you're doing with these girls or whatever. This could also be somebody stole somebody else's last man standing. God is like, yeah, we found out one that's good. We won't destroy the city. Okay. That's me. But then somebody try to imprison me, and then another person slide into that slot and say, yeah, I'm on in this, and then you wonder why. Nobody's getting changed and nothing is getting better. And then you wonder why. So somebody's trying to keep somebody as not a footstool, but as a throne. Basically, somebody wants you to be their throne. They want to sit on your lap. So that's what I'm saying. Either these people are having me, like one of my clones, as like some kind of sacrifice, some holy sepulcher or whatever. That's how y'all got all them keys. Because that's what I see it as too. Those were like pads, or, you know, they were like markers. So there's a large movement where some people have moved out, some new people moving in or something. It's like rotating chairs or musical chairs. But that's just so ghetto. Like, it's like enough. It's almost like I already been showed you niggas that I know how to be in the slums. I know how to, I don't gotta prove nothing else. No, I want shit done for me. Yeah. Like, why people getting paid? Nah. Like somebody, the lily pad or the frog, that's like you saying like I'm a frog or something. That's why I was thinking about the painted black is for people that God actually turned his back on, and then you had no choice but to go in that direction. But somebody tried to put some charges on me or do something. This could be somebody that has access. Like, you look weak, dude. Somebody don't even have no weapons. That's like me not having no weapons. It would be favors for people that have to be called out or something. Also, somebody want to keep somebody needy by keeping you around drama, or people that can hurt you or something like this, and then they come in and try to say, I'm tired of having to do that. I don't want to have to. Why you just didn't upgrade the person like you was supposed to? It's not changing. It's not like you changing me, altering me. Even if you thought I change if not means that, then it don't. But, you know, it just whack. It's just whack. It's like, pick one of them motherfuckers that you went on that journey with. Across the bridge to Terabithia, bitch. Why you trying to block me still? Like, what the fuck wrong with you? Somebody got a problem. This got something to do with some finances or something here. With the Four of Pentacles, Son of David energy. Somebody's in the upright. They got the... this could be me, or I don't know who the fuck you think you are. But this snake is getting broken up into pieces. 4 pieces. This could even be a continent, or a country, or something being broken up into 4 pieces. I'm falling to pieces. Praying to a God that I don't believe in. Because I got something, you got freedom. Because when there's something break, it don't break even. So this could be like the 4 chambers, some chambers of the heart, the mind. That's more of the river, the mind. Like the 4 rivers, Tigris, and... But this made me think about the 4 chambers of the heart. Or I think it's that many. Anyways. Lovers in reverse. Devil in reverse. World card in reverse. Little Emperor. And a lot of people like, queens don't act like... Bitch, you don't know what a queen act like. You don't know what a queen act like. Because you ain't even really even seen one up close and personal. And if y'all was up close and personal, that wasn't the one. Yeah, some contract or something is over. Okay. You don't see somebody looking special no more. You getting too close and saying shit that's hurting these niggas' ego. Or I am. So somebody thought that they was going to say, it's my time. It's my time. Deal with it. You don't even know what this is that this person is challenging you for. To be honest. Yeah, somebody don't think you special no more. But It's because they feel like they got their foot in the door. Or, like I said, this is me saying, look, motherfucker, this is my empire or something. You can stop prancing around or whatever like this. This could also be somebody that already in the background, they don't have nothing. They in poverty now. This could have been somebody that was like a big time person in the spotlight at some point in time. And they're not getting a contract anymore. I feel like this is somebody in the spotlight. Ren and Stimpy. This could also be Ren and Stimpy. This could be Natalie and Nunn and Dame Dash, Fred, these Freemans. Somebody is doing something here. Alright? Also, this could be the Hart energy. Kevin Hart, the severed chambers. What the hell? Okay, maybe I should have woke up a little bit more before I started this video. Out of love. Seven of Swords. In reverse. Can't steal it. Can't sneak. Somebody's doing something. They're not being sneaky. They're not something here. Somebody don't want to be alone. They could be trying to change my status here. Oh, because that one pastor person, you could be a pain. A web star. Because like some of the little ones are blaming the older ones of them for doing certain things. So I was looking at Mona Scott, how she looked like that one girl, the little dark-skinned girl, the little rapper from Mariah Lynn's friend or whatever. I forget what her name is. The softer spoken girl. I think she got a baby now. She looked like her. It also looked like Beauty 9419. So it's some of these people that got street credit because, yeah, but somebody was not in the Two of Cups. You was not. They're trying to move some money around after a death or something here. Six of Swords. Somebody about to be going to jail. Somebody trying to see. Somebody like you don't want to be in a Two of Cups with this person, so they trying to like put somebody in jail. Have the sun get lit up. Like this is a motherfucker like this. Like because they feel like they're gonna end up like that. Ten of Swords, because this is somebody that don't get it through their fucking head. You're not dealing with, you know what I'm saying? You just ain't. There's some shit going on in the background. Okay? Again, I'm not, when y'all see me talking like this, motherfucker, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got to catch it where you can. I'm not about to fill in the blanks for you. I'm not about to be, because people like, you be telling too much something. I do just right. Believe me. Everybody's going to be accounted for in the motherfucking end. Know that. Know that. Know that. So we got this energy here. All right. This could also be like, I don't know, this kind of remind me of like a little bit like Blue Ivy a little bit. And the Marvelous Girl. Okay. And what y'all doing? What they doing? This is not the sun. The sun was sacrificed already. Hidden away, taken. These are and it could be they don't like to admit when they get a hit by trying some bullshit. So what I tell y'all, around the time Blue Ivy, them, when Beyonce them, I remember what I felt like. The videos is gonna channel it even more. But when the Lion King premiere came out or whatever, whatever. Because I be trying to be happy for people, but I be knowing the underlying something. So I don't never be fucking hating. That's all one thing I do know. But one thing I do know, I be like, yeah, okay. I be taking note. Motherfuckers be doing this, you be doing that. I be taking note. And somebody got changed at that time. Trying to tell you, somebody's watching my stuff and learning something because their brain is it's an alternative brain. It's even if it's in one. Everybody, I'm pretty sure when, like I told you, when superheroes get their gifts or when vampires get bit and then they say, "What can you do?" It's that, like that something. So some people learn the hard way. You know, somebody else was born and this is their gift. It outweighs yours and they took your ass down. It's something like that. But I'm not even in that number. My shit is change if not. This is like the king sitting on top of the fucking thing watching the people in the cathedral, I mean in the fucking Coliseum go at it. Shit don't got nothing to do with me. I'm not the fuck in there. Like, I don't know. That's what somebody was trying to do. You know, some of these kings was big, fat, big bellies just sitting there with eating their chicken leg, their turkey leg and shit. What? Let the games begin. You know, they don't got shit to do with it. The person already who they is. So I don't know what this is. The Queen of Cups is in reverse. They said you wasn't somebody's son. So whatever this is could have started like with this Mommy Watson energy or somebody like this. This could be even the blacks. If they rejected my grandfather. The blacks, if they, not blacks peoples, you know, but the name. If they, did I say father? If they rejected my grandfather or something like this in his hometown, but it's kind of like they're using their reach or their money from making off the grandfather, making off me or something. Then they're going to make themselves some big black rock company or something like this off the energy. It's like, no, I'm confiscating all that shit. But somebody tried to say that somebody was not their kid. What's that movie? Marianne. Oh, Marianne. Is that Alice in Wonderland? Oh, Marianne. Tower. Something is wrong. The ancestors in reverse. Something is wrong. It could be that you don't have ancestors backing you, but I just think some ancestors are jealous or these people are not wanting to pay something back or be caught for what they did, or it's something you don't want to change because you've been discriminating against your own fucking people, the ones that got the energy, or the royals, and then getting more people that's never going to be fucking royals to go against the royal or something. In the Tower is here. Somebody could be measuring up the quality of bitches that you try to put in front of me and say, listen, this is fucking ridiculous. And this supposed to be your daughter or a daughter of y'all's or whatever like this. Nah. Somebody, you gonna put Aunt Lisa as the daughter of Zion? These lustful predators, like what? That's why, nigga, if you chose that because you thought it was tempting or something like this, look at your ass now. Like, and then try to scooch me out the way or something like this. This shit is ridiculous. But they're crafting up. This person was being crafty by saying that somebody wasn't somebody's child and calling false judgment on a situation here. Because somebody's keeping like, oh, hallelujah used to be my favorite song. And now I know it was just like somebody's being childish. Because you won't lay down and let these people walk all or let them win or something. A real king, bitch. Yeah, no. Y'all done been on something else here. So I heard that man the other day talking about his obsession was his hair or his hair or whatever when he was younger. I don't think that man have anything to do with this, even though the person do look a little familiar. But this could also be somebody said that somebody was somebody's child and they wasn't, man. High Priestess in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. Somebody, this is like some kind of fraud or something. Somebody been caught doing. Everything is high risk. People's gambling. Everything is high risk. Yeah, you weren't lovers. That's what I'm saying. Everything is high risk right now. You're not lovers with this person. Like these people underestimated somebody's ability to see. Now, if somebody was talking serious to you about a case or something, you would crack that shit right open. Somebody, that's what you did here, and now everybody's mad. Everybody's mad. There's infighting or something like this. Five of Wands. When something just could have been handled, like, you're going to have to learn that there's some people in this world you can't control like you think you won't. They're not meant to be. Chariot, Five of Wands, that's war. Something about somebody don't want to be your lover no more, or they wasn't your lover, or how the fuck did you get all this stuff? You don't even know this person, or how did you get these panties out of this person's house or something? You know, it's something like this. Like, how many pairs of panties do you got of this bitch? Like, was you stalking this person? Somebody could be having their heart broken. Drained of the energy. Knave of Cups. This is a younger here that could maybe put down this Diablo's daughter. Somebody might even prove that they're not somebody's son. And that somebody has something to do with the death of their father. Like, people are getting, oh my God, this is really something kind of a lot here. Not something is being rebuilt because somebody knew that somebody told a big fat lie about something. And this is very unjust what somebody did. And nobody can no longer block something. Okay? So, oh, but this person is getting blocked. Somebody might be scared of a witch. Star in reverse. They're trying to cut me off or cut you off from online. This Greens girl, this 10-10 karmic ending, and that's exactly what they about to get. You blocked. Whatever's coming in from this side over here, you can't block it. Guess what is getting blocked from coming over there, though? This. Somebody thought that they was gonna take this money, or this is like somebody taking some drugs on the run or something, like doing a drug run. Oh, yeah, taking the money to this Knight of Wands. Somebody with some good dick. Somebody done got spent. Somebody done got spent. Okay, and the Queen of Wands is in reverse. Because if you think about it, you've been split into many different, there could be components and memories being activated that assignments and orders are given out. Whoever, this Queen of Wands in reverse is blocking that shit. From some female or something like this 10-10 ending energy, somebody know what you did. You're trying to make your way back over here. Yeah, this Queen of Wands is in reverse, but she's using something here to block you. All right? And it got something to do with something older. With this dark hunter green, it got something to do with something older with this money. Or what elders did with this money. And they didn't have the power and authority to do this with this money. And that's why you're getting the 10 of Wands. And then after that, the 10 of Swords. Like I said, all these predecessors, it's done for. 6 of Swords is jail time. It's restrictions. It's losing everything. Because God do love this child. Or something like this y'all been doing. I don't know. Hold on one second.